All right, welcome to Toronto Blue Jays baseball here on Sinbin Stream. The Blue Jays gonna get going here shortly after over an hour rain delay in Washington D.C. Pushed back the first pitch time to 7:50 Eastern, 6:50 Central. And trying to see if either broadcast is back. I mean, you'd think with 5 minutes to go, they'd do a little bit of pregame, but I don't know. Let me check the audio while we're got a minute. It still says this event is in a weather delay. Okay. And the Nationals broadcast, they're showing their minor league games, so I don't know what's going on. Let's get everything situated in the meantime. I know a lot of chat going on. Not much I can do other than the chat with you and post in the yeah, they're still showing their minor league game. This is going to be interesting. Did both broadcasts fall asleep? All right, okay, we did get an audio check. Let me mute this so we can get crowd noise and unmute there. It'd be nice. We're supposed to be less than 4 minutes away from first pitch, and we're still showing a minor league game. Oh, yeah, okay. Kirk was always a good hitter against. Hello, Flames Girl. Yeah, rain delay, Sportsnet. Hello, John from Canada. I don't know. It'd be nice if either of these broadcasts would, like, I don't know, talk about the game again, considering it's been over an hour since first pitch. Watching rain. Yeah, I know. On mine, it just says rain delay. They started that game and then they quickly turned it off. All right, here we go. All right, we'll stay on Sportsnet since. Oh, the Varlin brothers are back together. And apparently MLB's wrong on the jersey. So, 1 second. So the Varlin brothers got to pose for pictures because the Nats just called his Louis' brother, I think it's Gus, back up. Pinyango leading, yeah. Yep, we got adjustments to the lineup. I wanted to make sure the broadcast was all set to go first, but. Yep, thanks a lot, MLB, for having the wrong jersey. Like, if I don't catch the pregame, MLB is useless. They frequently get the jersey wrong. All right. Let's go through the lineups. Pinyango, Lucas, Guerrero Jr., Springer cleaning up and DH. Valenzuela catching Varsho. Clement at third, Jimenez at short, Urias at second. So Kirk and Okamoto out of the lineup. Wood, the DH for the Nats. Garcia Jr., Cruz, Abrams, the cleanup hitter. Ruiz, Lyle, Nunez, Vivas, Young. Cavalli, righty, 6'4", 223, 7-4 record, 358. 3.58 ERA, 22 games, all starts, 110 and 2/3 innings pitched. 127 on the strikeouts, and 1.29 whip. Go Jays. Hello, Andy. Yeah, maybe we'll redirect to Andy because I don't know if I'm going to do this second half of this WNBA game. Ah. Yeah, finally. I know. I don't know what took them so long. Yep, Varlin brothers posing for pictures. On the bench, 3 right-handed bats. Kirk, Okamoto, Straw, and, oh my God, Schneider. Hope you're all doing well. Yep. Yep. Valenzuela. Bieber 2-1, a righty, 4.70 ERA, 6 games, all starts, 30 and 2/3 innings pitched, 22 strikeouts, 1.43 whip. All right, we should be just about set. Shane Bieber, yep. All right, don't forget to vote in the poll. I see we got 24 votes, 79% for Toronto, 21% for Washington. Game 2, Jays can win a series for the first time tonight in about 3 weeks since they took 2 of 3 from the Giants in San Francisco before the All-Star break. Did I screw up the buttons, or is this jersey just that bad as a... All right, Cavalli is just warming up. I thought we would be ready to go, but apparently not. Yeah, hopefully. All right, let's take a look at the schedule. Earlier today, as heard on Sinbin Stream, Game 1, Guardians 6, Reds 5. Guardians led 4-0. Reds led 5-4. Guardians got a sac fly in the top of the 8th to win Game 1 of 2 in a day-night doubleheader. Braves Mets postponed. That one will be made up as a day-night doubleheader tomorrow. Washington outfield, Lyle, Young, Cruz, left to right. Infield, Vivas, Abrams, Nunez, Garcia Jr. at first, Ruiz the catcher. Pirates taking one on the chin. 5-0 D-backs. Bottom of the 4th in Pittsburgh. All right, I think we're finally ready. Yeah, I don't understand why they have him hitting that high. I know, it's annoying. Thought they'd be ready. Probably 5.5 because page surface for Ooga Booga. Here's the first pitch, finally, inside. Takes a ball, 1-0. We're on Sportsnet, so I don't have pitch type. Four-seam, 97. Pinango, 259 average. 5 homers, 20 RBI in 56 games. I did not get the crowd noise ready. 86 miles per hour, 2-0, missed. So let's rectify that situation. Had plenty of time and just forgot. Swung on into left field. Routine fly ball. Caught for out number 1. 1 up, 1 down. Dalen Lyle with the put out. That'll bring up Lucas, the right fielder. Righty versus lefty. 281 average for Lucas. Visit Indian instead of Ooga Booga Indeed? What is going on with this translation? Outside ball 1, Cavalli. What a no. Lucas, 72 games, 281 average, 5 homers, 18 RBI. This translations are breaking me up here. I don't know if it's Cavalli or Savali. Outside, 98, 2-0. Yeah, I think it is 5.5. We'll see. They weren't ready. The Nats weren't ready. They kept having their minor league game going. I was afraid I was going to miss the start. Outside edge of the plate, 99, strike one. I probably will. Yeah, but they don't have pitch type, Flames Girl. That's the difference. And it looks like Sportsnet is at least a pitch behind. Maybe we'll see. Lucas waits. And grounds one Bass, the third baseman, into left field for a 1-out single. There we go again. Jay's getting to get the first hit of the game out of the way, usually in the first inning, but do they do anything with it is the next question. Hello, Dave and Tammy Olson. Thanks for being here cheering on the Jays. Yeah, I was afraid I was going to miss. Organic Booga? Why does it say organic? It says organic wound. Why is everything getting translated so poorly? 1-0 to Vlad. I don't know. I'm upstairs. Vlad hitting 264 after dipping into the 250s for a little bit. He had that 4-game hitting streak. Grounded to second, tossed to short, over to first. Vlad barely jogs it out. 4-6-3 ends the inning. No runs, one hit. They leave none because of the double play. Bottom of the first coming up. Wood, lefty. Garcia Jr., lefty. Cruz, righty. Oh, thanks, Vlad. Just can't get the ball out of the infield regularly. Ends it. Exactly. Supreme Uga, Supreme Surface. He did. And Tammy just got translated to January. But hello, Tammy and Dave Olson. Thanks for rooting on the Jays. Oh, Vlad. Yeah, I'm sorry, Gord. I know it's not breaking news. And thanks, ESPN. You just hid the game when I got out. Oh, I hate when they do that. They change where it was. All right. Sorry, we're switching to Nationals. I like seeing pitch type. Yep. 6 or 7, pick one. I don't know. I don't get into 6, 7. Yeah, I know we don't like to say trash, but he's having a rough year. No arguing that. Let's get the crowd noise going again. All right, Bieber. 6 starts, 2-1 record, 4.70 ERA. His last 2 starts have been much better. Pitched a gem the last one. Outside, 92, sinker, ball 1. Oh, crap. DC is behind 2 pitches. I don't think Sportsnet was that far behind. Knuckle curve, 81, missed. That should have been a strike. Valenzuela, you got to challenge that. I know it's early. Right down the middle, 4-seam, 92. Strike 1. Ottawa boots. Upstairs, 86 cutter, 3-1. I know, I hate it. Yeah, I know. I don't like it. Well, right down the middle, change up makes the count full, 3-2. 87. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what they're doing with these RSNs. Low ball 4-seam 93 missed. And the first free pass issued by the Jays. He has a 4-seam changeup knuckle curve cutter 36.8% of the time on the 4-seam for Bieber in 2026. Yeah, I got to see it. Throw to first, not in time. I hate that Sportsnet doesn't do it. I hate that Marquee doesn't do it. Apple TV doesn't do it. I swear there's other RSNs that don't do it. It drives me crazy. Louis Garcia Jr., 280 hitter, 21 homers, 71 RBI. Righty lefty matchup, right down the pipe, 4-seam 91, strike one. Yeah, but that would be copywritten music. It would be copywritten music. I would be demonetized. I can't do it. It depend. I mean, I guess if it's under 6 seconds, I could do it, but I got a lot to handle as it is already. I don't want to add more work to this. Baseball would just become a chore. I don't want to do that. Here's the pitch. Fouled it off. Change up. 88. 1-2 the count. Yep. I hope, Jazz Wolf. I hope. Yeah, Apple TV stinks. I agree. $12 or $13 a month for that garbage. I canceled it today or yesterday, I think. I was lucky to get a free preview. Ah, why did I spill water? 1-2. Grounder. Second baseman has it. Throws to Vlad in time. I forgot who's at second. I think it's not. I think it's Pignon. No, Urias. Because Ernie's at third. Yeah, it is Urias. All right, runner advanced to second on the ground out. 1 out. Runner in scoring position at second. Pinango, Varsho, Lucas in the outfield. Clement, Jimenez, Urias, Guerrero Jr. around the infield. And Valenzuela catching for Bieber. Upstairs, 1-0. Cutter, 87 miss. Yeah. Outside 4-seam 92, 2-0 to Cruz, who's a 228 hitter hitting third, righty. 8 homers, 23 RBI. And Jeswolf, thanks for the sparkles for 2 jewels. Thank you. That's right. We will see the Cardinals. All right, have a good one, Flames Girl. Fouled off, 2-1. Yeah, Cardinals are coming up. Jays have an off day Thursday. Cardinals in Rogers Center Friday night, Saturday like mid-afternoon, Sunday early afternoon. Yeah, no worries. Outside 4-seam 92, 3-1 count to Cruz. First base is open. Cruz in his last 5 games is hitting 8 for 17, 2 doubles, a homer, 3 RBIs, 3 runs scored. Oof. Righty. Come on, Bieber. Steps off the mound. Time is called. Wants a fresh baseball. Yeah, no worries. Thank you. Ow. Just cracked my shoulder. All right, Bieber checks the runner Wood at second. Upstairs, slider, 85, ball 4. He walked him. 2 free passes issued, sandwiched around a ground out. Yes, thank you. Hello to Tammy and Dave Olson. Thanks for being here. Thanks for cheering on the Blue Jays. Appreciate it. All right, first and second, only one out. 2 walks issued already by Bieber. I think he actually kind of avoided that his last outing, that 7-inning gem he tossed. Here's the pitch. Grounded to first, weak tapper. Can they get him out? Urias tossed to Bieber, and he was late, and that's an infield single, and the bases are loaded with Nats. First hit of the game for the Nasty Nats. And only one out. Jays need a strikeout or a double play or a pop-up on the infield. Urias should have probably barehanded. That's an out! Jays need to challenge this. He's out.
Did he touch it right there? We don't know. There could be space. And the fact that he went back to do it, I think that's what Lance went on.
Okay, Toronto is challenging. Bieber missed the bag. That's a bad challenge. Oh, I just saw the angle. You know what, Urias, you got to barehand that. I'm sorry. Don't use the glove. The only chance was to barehand that and get it to Bieber. But Bieber, get your dang foot on the bag. Yeah, they're going to lose because I don't know why they didn't see this angle. That's going to be a failed challenge. Don't me go on the IL now? Oh, spilling water. Yankees, boo. Rising Rhino, how's it going? I imagine there's CFL probably Thursday. Yeah, this is bad. Safe is the call. Yeah, bases loaded, only one out. Bieber giving up 2 walks and an infield single because Bieber didn't find the bag, and Urias failed to barehand the ball. Urias should have barehanded that and given Bieber just a little more time. Go Blue Jays. Thanks, Turkey. Yep. Low, ball 1, change up to Ruiz. Oh my goodness. 267 average, 7 homers, 35 RBI. Low again, ball 2, knuckle curve 82. Great googly moogly. Yep. Yep, I hear you, Salmon King. Thursday, Friday, and 2 on Saturday. Okay, good luck. I'll try to stop by. Excuse me, Bieber. Cutter inside, 87, 3-0. Oh my gosh. I don't want to hear how they're only 5.5 out of the 3rd wild card. This team stinks. Bieber, ball 4, none of them close. He walks a run in. 1-0 Nats. 1 GD hit coupled with 3 GD walks. And the Nats have a 1-0 lead. Oh my gosh. Exactly. Cannot. Okay, looks like I caught up. Hitter will be Ruiz, the catcher. Anybody want to, I don't know, go to the mound and talk to Bieber or something? You know, Valenzuela? I don't know. Pitching coach? Something? No? We good? All right. Lyle, 244 average, 11 home runs, steps to the plate. Takes one outside, ball 1. What is this, ball 5 in a row? Ball 5. Yep, 5 balls in a row after the infield single. Change up, or no, four seam 92. Found it. Strike one. Woohoo! Finally, a strike after 5 straight balls. Loops a knuckle curve. Come on, Valenzuela, challenge this. That's a strike. Call the ball. We need ABS all the time. This isn't ridiculous. Lyle, 244, lefty hitter. Righty lefty. Fouls a four seam, 93, strike 2. Good time to point out the umps. Jonathan Parra behind the dish. Terrible ball call. Half the ball was in the zone. Two-two pitch. Inside at the knee. Did he go? No, says the third base ump. Full frickin' count. With 1 out. Bases juiced. 1 run in on 3 walks and an infield single. Unfrickin' real. Yeah, seen enough of Bieber. Upstairs, ball 4. He walked in a second run. And the walk parade continues. Still only 1 out. Boo, Bieber. Oh, my Lord. Yeah. Anybody? Finally, the pitching coach is getting on the bullpen phone. Oh, you think? Loops a knuckle curve, 83 to Nunez. Strike 1 taken. I don't want to hear about the wild card anymore. They ain't going anywhere. Outside edge of the plate, finally, Valenzuela will challenge a changeup 88, and it'll be strike 2. Another terrible call by this ump. Half the ball was in the zone. Jolo, Bieber's given up, what is it, 5 walks and an infield single? I'm sorry, 4 walks and an infield single. Yep. Finally got a challenge correct. Time called by the hitter. Bieber's issued 4 walks, 1 infield single to second, and a ground out to second. The Nats haven't hit the ball out of the infield yet. In the dirt, slider 86. Good stop by Valenzuela, 1 and 2. Lance Barksdale. Yeah, I've heard. Yeah, Parra's not good. Finally, we got one. What's up, Dan C? Hello. Finally, they won 3-2 last time. Yep. Yeah, bad non-challenge. There was 2 that Valenzuela could have challenged before this. 89 way upstairs and outside. 2 and 2. Missed on a changeup. 89. Nope. Hoffman. I don't. They'd probably go to Spencer, although he played yesterday. Oh, that one's into the outfield. That's trouble. On the run, Lucas has it, but that'll be a sac fly. And there's finally 2 down, and the runner tagged and went to third. So sac fly, F9, but it's 3-0 Nats. Finally 2 outs. They finally hit one out of the infield. Oh, Bieber. Nunez hits a sac fly. Yep, already on the bullpen phone. Yep. Hello, Jazz Wolf. Jazz Wolf. No, it's Bieber. Bieber hasn't even been close. Bieber had like 5 straight balls. None of them were close. 1-0 already to the next hitter. 3-0 the score. Yep. Yeah. Being ahead. Yeah. No spoilers in the chat. Fouled off. Four seam. 92. 1-1. Little. Oh, great. Little warming up, and I guess Van Eyck. I don't know how to say it. I think it's K. Vivas takes ball 2, changeup 88, high and outside. Bieber is not even close to the strike zone. I agree. I agree. Yeah, and Bieber had a great start. His last thing. Bieber had a great start. He had 2 decent, I'd say 2 quality starts, high and inside. He pitched a gem. He went 7 solid innings. 35 pitches for Bieber. Time called. And the Jays didn't even get the starter to 10, I think, in the first. I'll have to check that. Outside, knuckle curve. Walk number 5 issued, and the bases are reloaded. Oh my gosh. Now the pitching coach comes out. Condon Beaver, yeah. Bieber. Well, yeah, I don't know if I'm informative. I don't really know a lot about baseball, but thank you, Chom, for the sentiment. Pitching coach went out. Bieber stays in. Holy red face. Yeah. Can't afford. Same, Andy. Same. Come on. All right. Young the hitter. Upstairs, not even close. Slider, 86. Ball 1. Already 3-0. Young, 235 average, 9 homers, 35 RBI. 9th hitter. The Nats have batted around. They're through the order. Outside, Cutter, 86. Oh my gosh, you cannot be serious. In the low, almost in the dirt. 4 seam, 3-0. Oh my goodness. At the knees, 4 seam, 92. Strike 1. Here's the pitch. Strike 2, 4 seam, 91, taken. Full count. 2 outs. Bases juiced. Now I feel sick. Yeah, I hear you, Jolo. Oh my gosh, ball 4. He almost hit him. 6 walks sandwiched around an infield single and a sac fly. And now they finally are going to bring in Brandon Little. They're bringing in Little, so be prepared. Explosion on the way. Gasoline going to be poured on this bonfire. Way to go, Redface. Let's just let this game be lost in the first inning. 4 frickin' nothing on 1 GD infield hit. Bieber's done. He's responsible for 3 more runners. 6 frickin' walks. Was well over 35 pitches. And his night is done. Way to even get out of the first inning there, Shane. But man, Bieber, or little ain't gonna help. Diddly squat. What a game. Little, I don't even want to read his numbers. It's too depressing. Forget it. He's a lefty. That's all you need to know. He's terrible. I guess he's had a better outing, but he's lowered his ERA almost 9 points. It's looking like it. He's their best reliever. Yeah, I think he was at 40. My swear jar runneth over. Yeah, but see, the problem is, Andy, this team is scoring less than 4 runs a game, and it's already 4-0. They're down a full run a game from last year. This offense has no life. Yeah. 6 walks, an infield single, and a sac fly. Hello, Douglas. Yeah, maybe. No, they're all earned. They're all earned. All 4 runs are earned. There's nothing unearned about that. All four runs have been earned. Here's the pitch at the knees. Wood second at bat in the first inning. He had a walk, and no shock there. Strike 1. Let's get the crowd noise going again. Bounces one in the dirt. Valenzuela with a good stop. Runners hold. Oh. Yeah, I know. Little and Davis Schneider could be DFA'd, and that would make me ecstatic. But nope. Upstairs, sinker called a strike. 95, 1-2. Just barely nicked it. Oh, no worries. I hear you. Lefty, lefty, little to Wood. Bounces another one in the damn dirt. 2-2. If I'm going to throw my head back in disgust, I got to be able to not hit the brim. I don't have their two-tone hat. Oh, I forgot to switch their colors. I'll do that at the break. Grounder up the middle. Throw to first in time. I think, was that Jimenez? Yep, Jimenez to Vlad, and the side is retired. But not before 4 runs on 1 hit and a boatload of walks. They leave the bases loaded. Top of the second coming up. Jays will send 4, 5, 6. Springer, righty. Valenzuela, switch. Varsho, left. And great googly moogly. All right, hope you're enjoying the live stream despite the outcome for the Jays so far. Do me a favor, all I ask in return, hit the like button on the video. Consider hitting the subscribe button to the channel if you haven't already. Doing one or both does help to get the channel recommended to other potential viewers. This will help me grow the channel. I thank you for your support. All right. Son, and follow on Twitch if you have a Twitch account. Same live stream, faster and commercial free. 36.6 seconds to go in DC. Mystics 53, Sun 52. End of the first quarter in Minneapolis. Lynx trail the tempo. Tempo 28, Lynx 25. Fever Storm in a little over an hour on ESPN. Fire Aces 9, and I was hoping to bring you Liberty Sparks, but if I can't get at least the second half, I probably will just bag that game. No finals other than Guardians 6, Reds 5 in game 1, and Braves Mets game postponed to tomorrow. Tigers are up 9-0 on the O's, bottom of the 6th. Rays are trailing the Rangers 3-1, bottom of the 7th. And Yankees are up 3-0 on the White Sox, top of the 3rd. Springer takes ball 1. I don't know how much longer I can watch this team, to be honest. Springer swings and misses at a sinker, 96, strike 1. Bring back the rain delay. Sweeper 86 missed. Outside, 2-1. Yeah, what an inning. Again, brother, we lose again. I hear you, Roderick. I hear you. Ah, gotcha, Andy. Yeah. Ball 3, 4-seam missed to Springer. That one was, let's see, was that outside or high? That one's outside. Ball 4, he walked him. And the Jays get a leadoff walk here in the 2nd. Free pass number 1 issued by Cavalli. If it's Savali, just correct me. He wasn't even close. Like, all those balls weren't even close to the strike zone. Like, they couldn't even think about swinging. Valenzuela fouls off a sinker, 96, right down the middle. Early ball, strike 1. Okay, no worries. I understand. Too little, too late. Oh, you mean, yeah, not earned runs, but they didn't earn the runs. Got it. Well, the sac fly drove in 1. Knuckle curve fouled off 0-2. That was it. They had 1 ball hit out of the infield and got 4 runs. Yep. Welcome to 2026 Toronto Blue Jays baseball. CH, that's why every time you point out they're only 5 or 5.5 out of the 3rd wild card spot, I just shake my head because it's nothing. As Valenzuela whiffs on a knuckle curve, 88 inside for strike 3 and out number 1. Hamburger. Yeah, I know, but they don't. The Jays can't hit. Yes, thank you for watching, despite it being painful. Appreciate it. At the knees, and they'll challenge knuckle curve 87. I believe. Yep, that's going to be overturned. Yankees up. Dang. Boo. Yeah. Good challenge by the Nats catcher. Smoothie. Load the pickles up. Bought the NHL. Wait, what? In the dirt. That's a joke. 1-1. Hit the chalk almost. Knuckle curve 88. Say no to pickles. Yeah, but I'm tired of saying that. Like, I'm so tired of being down 4-0. Like, it gets old. Sweeper taken top of the zone. 86, what are you doing? I think Varsho challenged it. This was a strike. I hope he didn't challenge that. Okay, thank goodness. So that was definitely a strike. Varsho 244 average, 7 homers, 25 RBI. fouled off. Four seam 99, still 1-2. Bieber switch jerseys. They don't have offline. Hey, Derek, what's up? How's it going? Fouled off. Varsho, four seam, 98. Still 1-2. Should have cleaned these. Varsho hitting sixth for in the Toronto lineup. Outside, four seam, 98, 2-2. Yep, it's been the same thing, like almost game after game. Blinded you guys with the sun. Fouled it off his own foot on a knuckle curve. 88, still 2-2 the count. One out, runner at first after Springer walked and Valenzuela struck out. Bottom of the outside corner, knuckle curve, got him looking. 88, strikeout number 2 and out number 2 in the inning. No turkey sandwiches. I don't take scam calls from turkeys. Here's the pitch. Outside. Did he go? Yes, says the first base ump. Cutter. Got him. 0-1. Ernie Clement playing third tonight. 296 average. 8 homers. 34 RBI. 8 seconds on the pitch clock. They finally show Springer taking a lead at first. Throw to first. Not in time. Oh, my goodness. This team is painful to watch. Yeah, he just watched it. I mean, I don't know. Too close to take when you got 2 strikes. And Springer lines one past a dive of the shortstop to his left, up the middle. And that's a single to center. And the Jays have 2 first and second, but already 2 down. That is they're out hitting the Nats now 2-1, but they trail thanks to the boatload of walks by Bieber. 4-0. Oh yeah, I was gonna fix the Jays colors. Let me get that set up. Nope, that is not what I wanted. That'll bring up Jimenez hitting, well, we're 234, 7 homers, missed his RBI. Hitting 8th in the lineup, pops up the first pitch, fouled back out of play. 4-seam, 98. All right, they are wearing the powder blue tonight. And let's give them a dark color, the navy print, so you can see it. And 4-seam, 98. What the heck is going on? Sorry, trying to fix this. I hit the wrong thing. All right, that's like the uniforms. Not really the hat, though. The brim is that color. The hat is solid blue, navy. Fouled off. Knuckle curve. Still 0-2 on the count here to Jimenez. Sorry, Tammy Gorman, but thank you. Pretty much. All right, here's the pitch. Swung on and missed. Knuckle curve, 88. Got him. Struck out the side. Issued a walk. And gave up a single. They leave two. Bottom of just the second coming up. Nationals send up Garcia Jr., Cruz righty, Abrams lefty. Great googly moogly, as they once said. No approach. Yep. Turkey legs. What's up, Sam? Yep, they had first and second with 2 outs. Didn't do anything. You have Wendy's. I thought you didn't like Wendy's, Chom. Or is it the Frosties you don't like? And they weren't even talking about Wendy's Frosties, which I didn't know until the other day. Yeah, I can't wait for the trade. Yeah. You spelled everything right. Frame it. There you go. Ah, that's all right. Oh, the color. Yeah, yeah. Terrible swing. Yeah, Jimenez got corkscrewed. Just terrible inside. You like the fries. Gotcha. Okay. They used to have good nuggets too. I don't know. I haven't had Wendy's in years. Like the closest ones to me had like closed too, but I can't eat fast food. I'm too old. First pitch a strike. What are we showing? They did like barely showed the pitch. Bottom of the second, 0-1 the count. And now they're redoing the shot from behind the plate while they show a graphic. Very jarring. Knuckle curve, 86. Swung on and missed by Garcia Jr., 0-2. Little back on the mound after getting the final out in the bottom of the first. So the book is closed on Bieber. 4 earned runs on 1 hit, 6 walks, and a sac fly. Why is YouTube Studio giving me weird error messages? My audio is not muted. Bounced another one in the dirt. My goodness. What is the count? 1-2. Still. A little. Yeah. Little gets the rosin bag. Yeah, no, I know. I'm too old. Too much sodium, calories, and fried food. All bad for me. Slider swung on a missed. 89. Strike 3. Bieber gets a strikeout. Check that. Little gets a strikeout. That'll bring up the third place hitter in the Washington lineup. Anytime. Here we go. Cruz, the right fielder, a walk and a run scored. Right down the middle. Sinker, 95. Strike 1. Excuse me. In the dirt. That's ball 1. 228 average, 8 homers, 23 RBI, hitting third in the lineup. I don't understand this. Get virus to fix it. Hello, John. Swung on a miss, slider, 90, 1-2. Little again goes to the rosin bag. Of course, Cruz is adjusting his gloves. I mean, can we just stay in the box and near the pitching rubber and like just get the game going? I don't get it. It's going to be about an hour first 2 innings. Bouncer in the dirt, knuckle curve because the pitching changed. 2-2, 87. All right. No, actually, we started late. We're at about 43 minutes, I think. No. $48, yeah. Swung on a miss, got him. Four seam, 96. Strike 3, strikeout number 2, and out number 2. Yeah, how many does Little has 2 strikeouts? First 2 strikeouts by the Jays pitching staff. Meanwhile, Cavalli has 3. I hope that's how you say it. Abrams, the shortstop, is up. 1 for 1 with a run scored. Had an infield single. In the dirt, knuckle curve, 87, 1-0. Swung on a miss, slider, 89, 1-1 the count. 297 average, 27 home runs, 82 RBI. Wow, those are some power numbers. Lefty, lefty, in there at the knees, slider, 89, 1-2. 7-0 Cubs, huh? At least some good news. Coronavirus. What are you talking about, John? Yeah, 2 strikeouts. There's number 3 in the dirt. Valenzuela will have to throw to first in time for out number 3. 3 straight strikeouts by Little. The last one they had to throw to first. Top of the third coming up. Urias righty, Pinango lefty, Lucas lefty. Yeah. Took them almost 50 minutes to play the first 2 innings, so 25 minutes an inning. That is not good. Let's see. Let's see real quick. Yeah, we're looking at another 3 hours just to play the rest of the game. At that rate, it better go frickin' faster. Holy crap. I think, if I did the math right. Diamondbacks 6. Oops, let's get rid of the crowd noise. Diamondbacks 6-0 on the Pirates, top of the 7th. Tigers 10, Orioles 0, bottom of the 7th. Marlins 1, Phillies 0, top of the 8th. Rangers 3, Rays 1, top of the 8th. Reds 2, Guardians 0, end of the through 6 in the game 2 of that doubleheader. Twins 1, Royals 0, top of the 5th. Yankees 3, White Sox 0, heading to the bottom of the 4th. Cubs 7, Cardinals 0, heading to the bottom of the 3rd. Stros, Angels, Red Sox, A's, Rockies, Padres, Brewers, Giants. A little over, about an hour or less away. And then Mariners, Dodgers, 9:10 Central. First pitch, knuckle curve outside, 85, 1-0 that count. to Urias. And we're seeing some unhappy Jays fans watching in the crowd. At the knees, four-seam, 97, strike one to Urias. He's a 237 hitter, 3 homers, 4 RBI, hitting 9th for the Jays tonight. Playing second playing second base, pardon me. Fouled off a sweeper, 85 for strike 2. Montreal Expos in Hall of Fame. Oh, Gary Carter, Andre Dawson, Tim Raines. Apparently, yeah. Thank you, Karen. Swung on and missed. Knuckle curve. I guess he fouled it off and it wasn't caught. So still 1-2. And who played for the Expos? Tony Perez, Pedro Martinez, Randy Johnson, Vlad Guerrero Sr., and Larry Walker. Yeah. Terrible graphic. The blue part of the M in the Expos logo blends in with the background. 10-0 Tigers, yeah. Chopped to third. Over to first. In time, 5-3 ground out number 1. Urias retired. Vivas, the assist. Garcia Jr., the putout. Pinango, the leadoff hitter, is up. Oh, Pedro Martinez. This is long. June 3rd, 1995. Against the Padres, I think. Yeah, I missed the Expos. Outside sweeper 86, 1-0. Some fans in Expos uniforms, but they have Blue Jays hats. Now there's an Expo hat, but that could be a Nats fan. Outside changeup 91. That didn't miss by much. That could have been challenged. That looked like a strike. Yeah. Well, they need to DFA Davis Schneider at least. He is useless. Don't waste minor league at bats on him. Four seam inside 3-0. 13 away from 800. Wait, what's my... Oh, you are. Yeah, congrats, CH man. Hope you get it soon. Low and inside. I think, yeah, Pinango gets a free pass. Ball 4. He walked him. Yeah, congrats, CH. All right, yeah, let's see where we're at. Yeah, I think we got another sub since the start of this game. Thank you. We've passed 25-25. At the moment, 25-28. All right. Jays have a runner at first, but 1 out after the leadoff ground out and then the walk. Lucas is up. He's 1 for 1. Takes right down the middle, sinker, 96, 0-1. We're growing. All right. Pinango takes his lead from first. Cavalli delivers. Grounded to short. Over to second. Throw to first. Not in time, but 6-4 fielder's choice. Lucas aboard, but now there's 2 down. Jays have what? 1 walk and 2 hits? 2 walks and 2 hits. Boy, yeah, that was definitely safe. No reason for Washington to challenge. Lucas was already coming off the bag by the time the ball got there. That'll bring up Vlad Guerrero Jr. 0 for 1, grounded into a double play in the first. 263 average, 6 homers, I think 42 RBI. First pitch, grounded down the line at third, throw to first, got away. And Lucas will round third and head for home. And Vlad will take third, I believe. Or did he stay at second? 4-1, Jays get on the board. See what the official score rules. Yeah, nothing. They don't have anything. It's might be a hit. He might have beat this out. It might be a single plus advance on error. It was a bad throw. Good throw gets him. This might be a two-base error. Oh, brother. They did give him a single. And then wow, they're going to give they're going to give Vlad an RBI? Dude, he doesn't score unless there's an error. Are you kidding me? Okay, no, they did not. Okay. At any rate, Springer's up, runner at second with 2 outs. So run number 1, they trail by 3. Hit number 3. First run of the game for the Jays in top of the third. No swings on the knuckle curve, says the first base ump. 1-1. Hello, Big Bud 369. Swung on and missed, knuckle curve. Springer has got to walk his first plate appearance. Yep, we'll take it. So no RBI. The run scores on the error. That's what I thought. I'm like, there's no way he drove that run in. At best, he got him to third. Springer lifts a routine fly down the right field line. That is caught. F9 for out number 3. The Jays get a run. They leave a runner at second in scoring position. We head to the bottom of the third. 4-1 Nats, and they'll send up Ruiz, switch hitter, Lyle, lefty, Nunez, switch hitter. I wonder if District Nation went to the game again. I know he went last night. So 1-3-0, 4-1-1. Ah, that rain delay really stunk. Yeah, I looked outside. Just everybody's lost at the plate, CH. They just have no approach. They're just up there hacking away. Yep. Does Vladdy's Senior exist? I have no idea. I don't play MLB. I'd have to ask my son. Yeah. Yeah, let me see if I can bring that up. Look at that pitch. Way outside. Sweeper 89. It's like... Oh, sorry. Let me take this down. It's like... It's beyond the little shaded area. So that's at least 3 inches outside, right? Something bad. I mean, at least Springer's not leading off anymore. That's about the only thing I can say positive about Schneider's lineup card. At least Pinyango's in the lineup, but all right. I'm assuming Little is going to be back out there. First pitch down the middle by Little, sinker 94 for strike 1 to Ruiz, who is got to walk his first, and he got an RBI and a run scored because he just Sat there and didn't bother to swing at the junk Bieber was offering. Grounded to third on a low pitch. Ernie Clement to Vlad for out number 1. 5-3 ground out. All right, Lyle. Oh, big shock. Walk his first plate appearance and an RBI. Sixth hitter, lefty at the knees, sinker 95, taken for strike 1. Oh, dang it. Did I not do the crowd noise? I did not do the crowd noise. Lefty. I'm going to have to loop that. Upstairs, 89, slider, 0-2. Yeah, get all ticked off about it. Why don't you appeal it? You actually would have been right. Stop complaining. Use your challenge, you dope. Time was called. Now we're ready. Lyle, the sixth hitter. Here's the pitch. Chased one in the dirt. 4 straight strikeouts by Little. Or no. Pardon me. Four of the last 5 are strikeouts by Little. I forgot about the ground out. 2 down in the bottom of the third. First pitch to Nunez, low. Nunez had a sac fly and RBI in the first inning, so he's got a 1-0 count here against Little. Lefty, righty. Little has 25 pitches already. Right down the middle, chopper. Ernie charges it. He bobbles it. Damn it. What are you doing, Clement? That'll be an error. Gosh, he cannot field. Don't play him anywhere but second. He just is not a good fielder. Boots balls left and right. This is ridiculous. Should have been out of the frickin' inning. Gosh, frickin' darn it. On the transition, he just lost it. Why is he playing third? Play him at second. Do not play him anywhere but second. Please, Schneider. Throw to first, not in time. My goodness, why? Yeah, Little with 4 strikeouts. He struck out 4 of 5 batters, or 4 of 5 outs, I think. Hopefully. Throw to first, not in time. Yeah, no, Vlad Sr. wasn't as chunky as Vlad Jr. I remember that. He was all muscle, rock solid. Runner at first, 2 outs. Throw to second. Valenzuela, brilliant throw. Okay, come on. He's out of the base path. He overslid the bag. Out number 3. All right, nice throw by Valenzuela. They get out of it. No runs, no hits. Didn't leave any. Top of the 4th coming up. We've played 3. Valenzuela switch hitter. Marshall lefty. Clement righty. Due up for the Jays. So so threw him out. Valenzuela the assist. Jimenez the put out. 2-6 on the fielding. So Ernie's error didn't cost him anything except for extra pitches. All right, probably going to have to cancel WNBA tonight. This game is delayed and super slow, unfortunately. Thank you. How's the concert? Oh, no, I'm sorry. All right. Hope you're enjoying the live stream despite the Jays' efforts. Everything is free. If you could do me a favor, hit the like button. We're at 39. Would like to get to 40 or if not 50 by the end of the game. Also consider hitting the subscribe button to the channel. Doing one or both does help to get the channel recommended to other viewers. This will help me grow the channel. I thank you for your support. Follow on Twitch if you have a Twitch account. Same stream, faster and commercial free. Mystic 72, Sun 72 to 62, 208 to go in the third. Halftime in Minneapolis. The Lynx charged back and take the 53-43 lead into the halftime break. 14-0 Tigers over the O's through 8. 6-0 Diamondbacks over the Pirates. End of the 7th. Phillies trail the Marlins 1-0 top of the 9th in Miami. First pitch a strike to Valenzuela. Cavalli delivers low. Did he go? No, says the third base umpire. 1-1 to Valenzuela. Yeah, terrible play by Clement. He cannot play anything other than second. Fluharty warming. Thanks. Yeah, the Nats don't show it. That's lined into right center. That's a leadoff single by Valenzuela. And the Jays have the leadoff single with nobody out. Hit number 4, but they trail by 3, 4-1. What are they trying to say? That Nunez was safe?
Is rarely used. That is the epitome of it. What do we talk about often?
What, did he get blocked? I don't know. He overslid the bag. I don't know. I don't know what the Nats are talking about. Give Little a raise? I'm not ready to do that. Guy has been brutal. That's one game. Outside, Cutter missed 89, 2-0 to Varsho, who's 0 for 1. Yeah, by Valenzuela. You've never heard of Raleigh Fingers, Chom? Famous athletic, or A, and Brewer. He was on that 82 Brewers team that lost the World Series to the Cardinals because they were in the AL at the time. Throw to first, not in time. Yeah, he had a sweet handlebar mustache that he used, mustache wax for to curl up. Yes, Vladdy had a cannon. Knuckle curve in there, 2-1. I keep thinking Varsho's appealing, but he's just adjusting his helmet. 2-1 the count. Yeah. Swung on a miss upstairs, 97 four seam. Couldn't catch up to it. Way late. Yeah, exactly. Don't celebrate a single. I agree. Oh, yeah. Good point, CH. Thanks. Upstairs, Cutter fouled off, 94. Yeah, exactly. You're not, yep. Swung at ball 4. Yeah, thanks. Hope you like it. I mean, I'm open to criticism. I just wanted something new, something different than my name, but I hope it looks okay. I think it turned out as best as I thought it could. In the dirt, change up 90. I thought it might get cut off way more than it. I didn't think I'd get it all in there. Like the font. Yeah, he was great. The original Blatty Daddy. Throw to first. Not in time. Full count. Valenzuela, the runner. At first. Varsho, the hitter, with the full count. Come on, string some hits and walks together. Let's get back into this thing. There's one out to right center. That's gonna one-hop the wall or hit the wall. They're sending Valenzuela, actually. No, he'll stop at third. My bad. Second and third, a double for Varsho, and the Jays have runners in scoring position at second and third. And I don't know why I gave them 2 hits here. I've screwed that up. Hit number 5 for the Jays. Finally, Varsho contributing. Second and third, nobody out. Cavalli in some trouble here. Oh, Senior was way better. There's no argument. No, Senior was better. Yeah, off the wall. Yes, Clement is up. Mound visit is done. I hope so. I hope so, CH. I'll believe it when I see it. The fires in British Columbia. I hope so. We got second and third and nobody out. You figure bare minimum, you get a sac fly here. Maybe Ernie gets a single and just keeps the line moving. This has been a long inning. Outside, four-seam 98 misses to Ernie. 1-0. Yeah, there is zero chance I'm going to get to this WNBA game tonight. Oh well. Chopped foul, knuckle curve, 87 near the tarp on the third base line, 1-1. Go, Earn Dog. Yep. Let's go, Jays. You pray. Yeah. Single would be huge here. Don't mind a walk either. Swung on a miss. Chased a changeup down out of the zone, 91. 1 and 2 the count. I screwed up. Come on, Ernie. He's hitting 260 with runners in scoring position this year. 3 doubles, 3 homers, missed the RBI. Upstairs, not even close. Cutter, 94. Good catch by the catcher. Yes, please. Culver's, that's like a beer? Culver's is a burger joint in the U.S. Started in Wisconsin. Hello, John Gone. Fouled off the end of the bat into right. That might get Valenzuela. Nope. They're not going to send him. Good throw. Actually, it was a little bit to the first base side. Doesn't matter. 1 out. Damn it, Ernie. No, I'd much rather watch the WNBA. This Jays are painful to watch now. Yeah, burger joint, fast food. Yeah, I do like Culver's. Culver's is good. Earn Dog hit a pitch. I think it was outside. It was like Springer's. Yeah, exactly like the pitch Springer swung at. Liner up the middle, but the shortstop has it. I think they sent Valenzuela home. So the ground out does plate one, and it's 4-2. All right, we got one. Thank goodness. 6-3 on the 6-3 on the ground out, but it's 4-2 as Jimenez drives in a run. 4-2, runner at second. All right. Well, If Ernie had done his job, we might be in better shape, but beggars can't be choosers. The Jays get 1 in the 3rd and 1 in the 4th. Only 2 outs, though. They could get a 2-out hit from Urias, who took strike 1. Inside edge of the plate. Why do I keep forgetting the crowd noise? Damn it. I gotta loop it. Grounded to third base, and they're gonna tag out. Oh my gosh. Way to run into the out, Urias. No, that wasn't Urias. Who was that? Farshall runs into the out at third. What are you doing? Stop. Make him throw to first. I don't understand this. They get a run, but they leave a runner. Well, he got tagged out. Never mind. I don't know. 3 outs, the bottom of the 4th. This team, I swear, finds new ways to lose a game on a daily basis. Why do you run into the out at third? Why? Stay at second. You're not going to score. Make him make a throw to first. Maybe he wings it into the dugout. I got nothing anymore. Nothing can explain just the stupidity that the Jays show on a daily basis. All right, Vivas lefty, Young righty, Wood lefty. Got some finals to pass along. Orioles get shut out 14-0 in Detroit by the Tigers. Marlins blanked the Phillies 1-0 in Miami. Earlier, game 1 in Cincinnati. Guardians 6, Reds 5. Braves Mets postponed, doubleheader tomorrow, probably day night. Anything close to ending. Bottom of the 9th, Rays trail 4-1. Nobody on, nobody out. Diamondbacks 6-0 on the Pirates. Bottom of the 8th. Yeah, I think I'll put a note in that we're canceling. Somebody fell asleep. Thanks. All right, Rhino. Yep, Ernie swung at a bad pitch. Senior, Joe Carter, Ortiz. Baby Ruth, that's the candy bar, Chom. Babe Ruth is the player. Aaron Boone. Exactly. No. Fluharty in the game. Apologies. Fluharty's in. Facing House, a pinch hitter. Fluharty. No. Who's he facing? Yeah, House. 1-1 pitch in there. Strike. 1-2. Cutter, sweeper, changeup. Cutter 48%. Sweeper 42%. Changeup about 10%. In the dirt. Changeup 89. 2-2. Again, House the pinch hitter. Fluharty, lefty, 6'2", 215, 24 years of age, 5-1 record, 4.04 ERA, 55 games, 3 starts, a save, 42 1/3 innings pitched, 50 strikeouts, 1.39 WHIP. Fouled, nope, that's into right, not fouled off. Back at the track, Lucas tracks it down for out number 1, F9. And House is retired. No, there's no point. I don't get the pitch types. Yeah, but he wasn't a good player. Yeah, they failed. Should have been 2. 4-3. I care about pitch types. Outside, Cutter 90. And did they challenge? 1-0. Oh my gosh, Valenzuela challenged that. They're going to lose it. Missed by 0.8 inches. So the Jays are down a challenge. I don't know why MLB.com didn't update it yet. Young with a walk. Pops it up. Cutter, 91, straight back and out of play. 1-1 the count now. Yeah, on that ground out. Why is he making the... Why is Varsho running into an out at third? I don't understand it. Yeah, exactly. Change up, swung on a miss, 87 at the knees. Strike 2. Wait, what? Oh, thank you. Okamoto takes over at first. Sorry, I missed that. In the dirt, sweeper 2-2. Okamoto in for Vlad. Uh-oh. Wonder what's up with Vlad. Yeah, but it's so hard for the Jays to get 4 runs. That's the problem. Changeup fouled off, 88. That was ball 3. Flew Hardy. If Flew Hardy got translated to Flew Hearts, Chom, you'll be happy. House? Yes, exactly. Outside sweeper, 83, 3-2. Yeah, it was a bad challenge. I know this game blows. We'll go there. Actually, yeah, no worries. Enjoy supper. Yeah, maybe we'll go to Andy if it's that late. Cutter outside. He walked him. Good gravy. That is free pass number 7 issued by the Jays. Little didn't give up anything in 2 1/3. 4 strikeouts. Little actually lowered his ERA to 13.5. 13.5. Actually, he's cut his ERA in half. He was at 27 not that long ago. So 13.5 is half. Van Eyck warming up again. CJ, I think it's Van Eyck. I don't really know how to say it. I haven't heard. He's a right-hander. At the outside edge of the plate, sweeper 83, 1-1. Wait, that one you should have challenged. It should be 0-2. Damn it. Cutter 90 was fouled off for strike 1. Flew Hardy throws to first, not in time to get Young. 15 wins in a row. I wish. Nothing I've seen watching the Jays since early June has suggested that is. I can't even remember the most they've won in a row. Like 2? No, they won 3 over the Jays. Oh, he did go. Strike 2. Says the third base ump. Close. Ooh, that was very close. Sweeper. Very close to checking it. Time called. Fouled off. Cutter, 1-2 still, 92. 15 pitches for Flew Hardy. Runner at first on the walk, 1 out. Yeah, let's just I'm going to have to get rid of that WNBA game. Damn it. I hate not doing them when they're on League Pass. I guess he got him. Swung on and missed. I thought he tipped it, but that is strike 3. 2 away. Yeah, he missed it. Yeah, right down the middle. Of course, with the challenge, that means I can't bring the pitch up. 2 down. Bottom of the 4th. Garcia Jr. fouls off a sweeper, 83. Nats got 4 in the first on 6 walks, an infield single, and a sac fly. Here's the pitch. Swung on way back to right and into the bullpen and gone. 2-run bomb to right, and the Jays trail by 4, and this offense struggles, so that might be the game. Garcia's 22nd home run crushed a sweeper, 83, up in the zone. 375 down the line and right, 98.5 exit velocity, 28-degree launch angle. Why didn't you just let Little go for a little? I mean, I sound like a hypocrite for saying that, but he was actually pitching well. Thank you, Math. Appreciate it. Damn. Yep. Welcome to 2026 Toronto Blue Jays baseball. I should just end it early and go to the game, the WNBA game. Somebody's throwing sunflower seeds on him. Oh, I guess Fluharty is done. We went to a commercial break. All right. I didn't see. I guess Van Eyck is coming in to face the righty, I would guess. So Little has finally cut his ERA in half from 27 down to 13.5. I assume the kid is coming in. Yep. I don't actually know how to say it. I assume it's Van Eyck. 6'1", 198, 27 years of age. Kid, he's 27. Righty. From Tampa, Florida, picked by the Jays in 2020. Former Florida State Seminole. 0-1, 7.71 ERA. He came into that game in the eighth in a tie game, I think. Only 2 appearances, 2 1/3 innings pitch, a strikeout, 2.14 whip. Gave up 2 runs, both earned on 5 hits. A hit batsman, no walks, 1 strikeout, 417 opponent batting average. Ouch. 5 hits in 2 1/3. Ugh. Dag nabbit. It translated to day nabbed. Yeah. Yep, exactly. Anytime the offense manages to do something, then it's like, oh yeah, wait, our bullpen stinks, so never mind. Low sinker 94, ball 1 to Cruz, the third hitter who's 0 for 1, a walk, strikeout, and a run. Fouls it off. Just hit number 2, first extra base hit for the Nats as well. 2 in the 4th. My goodness, this game is slow. In the air to left center, back at the track, and gone. Into the other bullpen, ricocheted off the wall, and it's 7-2. 3 hits, 2 extra base, and they lead by 5, 7-2. 4 in the first, 3 here in the third. 4th, 3 here in the 4th. 7 runs on 3 hits. Oh my goodness. Low changeup, 83, 1-0. Yep. 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 Curveball in there at the top of the zone, strike 1. I don't care about their launch angles and exit velocity and distance. Another one way back. But this time, no, the camera fooled. Routine fly to right. The camera went So I just assumed it was gone, but it wasn't even close. We've played 4, finally, in a crisp, what, hour and, yeah, about 90 minutes. We played 4 innings, about 92 minutes. We played 4 innings. Top of the 5th coming up. Pinango lefty, Lucas lefty, Okamoto right-hander. So 1, 2, 3 as Okamoto replaced Vlad Guerrero Jr. at first. So let me check Twitter to see if something happened to Vlad. All right. Rangers 4, Rays 1. That's a final. We already knew Marlins 1-0 over the Phillies. Tigers 14-0 over the O's. Guardians 6-5 over the Reds in the first of a 2-game doubleheader today. Pirates rallying down 6-3 in the bottom of the 8th with 1st and 3rd and 2 outs. Game 2, top of the 9th in Cincy, 1 out for the Guardians. They're getting shut out 2-0 on 2 hits. Royals 2-1 over the Twins in Minneapolis. Heading to the bottom of the 7th. Yankees 3, White Sox 0, top of the 6th. Runner at 2nd for the Yankees in Chicago. Cubs 7, Cardinals 1, top of the 5th. Runner at 3rd and 2 away. Stros Angels, ESPN Unlimited if you have it. Red Sox A's, Rockies Padres, Brewers Giants. And the next 12 to 19 minutes. Final game of the night. Mariners Dodgers 9-10. Cavalli is out there to pitch in the top of the 5th. First pitch to Pinango inside 97. 4-seam for ball 1. Upstairs, sinker 96, taken 1-1. Well, not upstairs, just high in the zone. 0 for 1, walk in the 3rd. Pinango 258, I think, his average. 5 homers, 20. He's been stuck on 5 homers and 20 RBI, but he's been up and down from AAA and for a while. 4-seam 97, taken strike 2 on the inside edge of the plate. 1-2 the count. Yeah. Yep, more batting practice. Knuckle curve, he did not go. 88, ball 2. It was Van Eyck. He's a young guy. VAN space EYK. I'm not sure if I am saying it right. Amazing Grace. No, I am not. I don't like the Fever. It's not just Clark. I don't like their coach either. I like the team that was in the playoffs last year. I like, is it Kelsey Mitchell? I mean, she's a good player. Full count, but I'll root for the Fever to beat the Aces, the Mercury. Kind of split on the Lynx. Those are like my bottom 4. Grounded to the shortstop behind the bag. Throw to first in time. Out number 1. 6-3 ground out. Yeah, this game's been ridiculous. Is that Mr. Spock? I can't see. Right hamstring tightness for Vladdy. Okay, thanks. Yeah. Well, crap. Yeah, go Pirates. Thank you, Frank. Appreciate you. Thank you so much. Ugh. Knuckle curve. Lucas takes the strike. 0-1. 87. 2-run homer and a solo shot back to back, I think, given up by Van Eyck in relief of Little. Swung on and missed. Cutter 0-2. Did one of those get charged? Not little. Relief of Fluharty. Yeah, Fluharty gave up 2. Van Eyck gave up 1. So I guess... Yeah, Van Eyck might have come in after the 2-run homer then. Had to have. Checked his swing. No, yeah, it did not go. Still, now it's 1-2. Luca's still alive. You hate the Liberties? Because of... he used to be Mr. the Goat. I think I saw he changed his name. I looked at my band people today and thought I saw he changed. It wasn't Mr. the Goat. It was something else. Fouled off. 99. 4-seam. Still 1-2. Well, I'd have the Liberty ahead of Aces, Mercury, and probably the Lynx and Fever then. But they'd be at the bottom too. Yeah, you're right. Yep, Van Eyck gave up the other one. All with 2 outs. Yeah. And I think 1 was a walk by Fluharty. Grounded to the third baseman. Over to first in time. 5-3 ground out. 2 up, 2 down. Go the Jays. Holy crap. This game's not even halfway, but of course the Nats aren't going to bat in the 9th. All right. Okamoto, who took over at first for the injured Vlad. 224 average, 23 homers. Missed his RBI and homers. He leads by a ton over second. Fouled off a sweeper, 87. Cavalli only at 77 pitches. Yes, I know, Chom. I don't know. I would have to watch CFL on a tablet. I don't have any of the. I don't have CBS Sports Network. I don't know. I'm not as huge a football fan anymore. I like the Packers. It's about it. Sweeper fouled off. 87 straight back. 0-2 the count. Come on, Oak. Maybe we score after 2. Suns fan. In the dirt, knuckle curve, 88, 1-2. Yeah. Well, they've gotten 7 walks, I think, is the key. Most of those runs were on walks. 7 walks. 7 runs on 7 walks and 3 hits. 2 extra base hits. One, 2. In the air to center. Back at the track and gone. Kaz hits a solo shot. And the Jays trail by 4 again. 7-3. Kaz with a deep shot to center. Home run number 24, leading the team. 415 to center, 103.3 exit velocity, 26-degree launch angle. Drove one off the outside edge of the plate, a 4-seam, 98.4. And brings the Jays back within 4. Wow. Hit number 6 tonight for the Blue Jays. And sinker Springer fouls it off, 97 miles per hour, off his foot. And the Jays have scored once in the 3rd, 4th, and 5th. Yeah, I better just go ahead and delete that WNBA game. I'll put a note in my thing, but if you're expecting to see it, yeah, we're done. Knuckle curve. Misses low, 1-1. Yeah, let me just take care of that right now. I'm not going to bother to try and do the second half. All right, that one's been deleted. Swung on a miss, changeup. 1-2, a little low. A lot low. Well, 90. You don't watch Devin Booker. I never said that. I never said that. I don't even know who Devin Booker is. I don't follow the NBA. Springer fouls it off 1 and 2. Oh, CH said that. I think it was, I was going to say it was Fitzy. I'll defend CH on that. I'm pretty sure that was Fitzy. Big Oak moonshot. Yep. Finally. Hey. Ha. Well, I don't know. He did have that one play where the ball got away on a bad throw, so he was running hard. 96 outside, 2 and 2. Yeah, it was definitely Fitzy or Fitzy's chat, not CH. Yeah, exactly. Please, I don't want to see that when we're losing ever. I agree. Four seam 97 fouled off. Yep. Do I want to hear it? Sure. Exactly. Who would? Yeah. All right. 2 and 2 to Springer. Nobody out. Or nobody on. 2 out. Lined it at the shortstop for out number 3. Side retired. We've halfway home. Bottom of the 5th coming up. Nats lead 7-3. Ruiz switch hitter. Lyle lefty. Nunez switch hitter. And I got to go put a note in there. Mid 5th. Gosh, this has been a long game. All right. No WNBA. Who was it again? Liberty Sparks. Due to the rain delay and long game still in progress between Blue Jays Nationals. 28, 26. I'm sure people will understand and see that I'm still live with this godforsaken game. All right. Taken care of. He's out for the year. I did see that. Is it Barger? It's Barger, right? Barger had surgery. He may have had Tommy John even. So he's out for the year. Barger's out. I did see that recently. Yeah. No, I agree with you. No argument here. I mean, somebody like even if it's not the coaching staff, some veteran players has got to be like, look, guys, we're getting our butts kicked day in and day out. Let's not do this when we're losing. Somebody did refuse to put it on when they were losing, but that was like a one-time only thing. Ruiz swung and missed. Van Eyck still on the mound. Yep. Yeah, so Barger is out for the year. I think he had elbow surgeries, or like maybe Tommy John surgery, something. Ruiz has a 1-1 count. Grounded to Okamoto, who takes it to the bag himself at first for out number 1, G3. Shoot, what did I want to do? Oh, probably crowd noise. Yeah, because I don't see us even getting to the halftime of that game. This game is taking forever. I think I'm wiped too. Curveball 1-0, missed 80. A little outside. Swung on, fouled off a cutter, 91, 1-1. The hitter is Lyle, 0 for 1. What else? A walk and an RBI in the first. 244 average, 11 homers, 52 RBI. Jays and Cleveland, Phillies and Dodgers, Texas, Boston. Cubs, Braves, Cardinals, Pirates. Yeah, Barger's out for the year. Yep. They showed his one highlight. He gunned somebody out from right field at the plate. Change up. That misses low. 2-2. Sorry. Cutter fouled off. And upstairs, 95. Four-seam miss. 3-2 the count. Van Eyck delivers. Grounded. Past the diving attempt by Urias at second. And a leadoff. Nope, a one-out single by Lyle. Just hit number 4 for the Nats tonight. 2 singles, 2 homers, and a boatload of walks. 7. And an RBI single. Yeah, it's getting too hot in here for this jersey. Yeah, I think we'll take this off. It's just too warm tonight. Inside edge of the plate. Cutter, strike 1. 90 miles per hour to Nunez. Taken. Yeah. Help wake me up, too, if I'm not so hot. Tapper to first. Okamoto bobbles it. Throws. Oh, not in time. Damn it. What? Oh, I get it. He's a third baseman, but still. Just grab the ball and tag him. I don't know what he did. That's got to be an error. Off the heel of the glove, then couldn't get it through. Urias. Boy, I don't know. That looked like an out. Nope. Van Eyck never touched the bag, so never mind. That's got to be an error on Oak. Yep. And the Jays continue to boot the ball. Error number 2. Sweeper crushed to right. That's a 2-hopper to Lucas, and the bases are loaded. Oh my God. Hit number 5. I think we will double check. Oh my goodness. I don't know how much more Jays baseball I can watch anymore this year. Holy crap. Well, if it wasn't already busted open, we're getting pretty close here. Righty-righty matchup. Young with 2 walks. Sends one to left, and that is caught by Pinango. The runner will tag and trot home. 2 outs, an RBI, sac fly, and it's an 8-3 ball game. So the Jays get 1, and the Nats immediately get it right back. Here in the bottom of the 5th. Three, 6-2, 8-5-1. 3-6-2, 8-5-1. 3-6-2, 8-5-1. All right. That's the line scores. Right down the middle, curveball to Wood, 82. Strike 1. Yeah, I hear you. I hear you, Tom. Changeup missed, 1-1. In the dirt, 82. Yeah, that was a bad error. Bardry had surgery today repairing a tear in the elbow. Out till spring training. Yeah. Thank you. Outside, sinker, 95. For some reason, I thought he had it before today, but it was, yeah, recent, but yeah, today. Nope, you have not. Yep, booting the ball. It's getting old. At the knees, curveball in the outside corner, 81. Are you kidding me? That was strike two? Then what call did he blow? All right, 2-2. Grounded to second. Urias over to Okamoto at first for out number 3. But they get a run. They leave 2. We have played 5. We head to the top of the 6th. Jays will send up Valenzuela switch. Varsho lefty. Clement righty. I got to take a quick break. I'll be right back. Thanks, everybody. All right, we are back. Somehow I didn't miss anything as they're showing Expos highlights. El Presidente, Dennis Martinez, perfect game, July 28th, 1991. My goodness, I feel old. 35 years ago tonight. It was a day game, though. All right. Jays are down to 1 ABS challenge. Nats have 2, 0-1 the count. Valenzuela, knuckle curve, 87, didn't go, so evens the count, 1-1. Cavalli had 89 pitches, the starter still in. Oh, no worries. Thanks, Turkey. I give up. Deja vu. Valenzuela, awkward swing as he fouls off a cutter. Fell out of the left-handed batter's box over into the right. Eric Kratz? I don't know who that is. The Bucks tied up the D-backs. Wow. Dang. Oh my gosh. That's crazy. Thanks for the update. All right. Here's the pitch. Valenzuela taps one past the pitcher to second. Underhand toss to first in time. 4-3 ground out. 1 down. Stop with these messages, YouTube studio. It's fine. Man, if I don't have volume going and Mike's not picking up anything, it freaks out. Varsho, the hitter, 1 for 2, a double and a strikeout. Gosh, as this game closes in on the 2-hour mark here in the top of the 6th. So I guess we sped up a little. Inside knuckle curve, 86, 1-0. 246 average, 7 homers, 25 RBI. Cavalli delivers. Varsho grounder to second. Over to first. 4-3 ground out. 2 up, 2 down. In the top of the 6th. That'll bring up Ernie Clement, 1 for 2, single in the second, 297 average, 8 homers, 34 RBI. Yeah, probably not. I agree. Double for the Pirates with 1 out, 2 strike count. Low, 4-seam, 97. Wait, that was a strike? Oh, come on. Damn this ump. Here's the pitch. Outside, and they're going to challenge. This one's not even close. Sinker 96, guaranteed to be about 1.5 or 2 out. It will be 1-1. Bad challenge by the catcher. Each team down to 1 failed challenge. 1.9 inches. I said 1.5 to 2. And that was in the range. All right, so the Pirates have 2 outs? Or is that outside? Did he check his swing? No, the first base ump says he went. Come on. Oh, I don't know about that one. This isn't the greatest angle, but I thought he checked his swing, but maybe that's just Blue Jays colored blue glasses I'm looking through. Low and outside. Did he go again? No. 2-2. Jeez Louise, Ernie. Swing or don't, but none of this. That one wasn't that much different than the previous one. Well, they'll take it. 2-2 the count. 2 outs. Base is empty for Toronto here in the top of the 6th, trailing by 5. Grounded to third. Over to first. 5-3 ground out. Ends the inning. 1, 2, 3. Nothing across. Stop me if you heard that one before. Bottom of the 6th. Garcia Jr., a lefty. Cruz, a righty. Abrams, a lefty. Due up. Final from D.C. Washington Mystics 92, Connecticut Sun 84 as the Mystics try to hang on to 8th place. Lynx 95, Tempo 92, 120 to go in the 4th. Tempo got back into that one. Fever all over the Storm. Indiana 29, Seattle 19, 157 to go in the 1st. 2 more games coming up in about 10 minutes or so on League Pass. Fire at Aces, Liberty at Sparks, but Fever Storm on ESPN. But I am not doing WNBA tonight. All right, Diamondbacks, Pirates heading to the top of the 10th. Ghost Runner time. Royals 2, Twins 1, bottom of the 8th. Royals up 2-1. Twins have a runner at first. 2 strike count. Nobody out. Yankees 3, White Sox 0, bottom of the 7th. Nobody on, nobody out yet. Through 6 in St. Louis, Cubs 8, Cardinals 1. Astros 1, Angels 0. Heading at bottom of the 1st. Angels have 1st and 3rd, but 2 outs. Red Sox and A's, no score, bottom of the 1st. Rockies, Padres, bottom of the 1st. No score. Runner at first, 1 out. Brewers, Giants, bottom of the 1st. No score. Mariners, Dodgers in about 16 minutes starting. We'll probably send you to that one. I think Andy, friend of the channel, is doing that one. Try to help him out. But we got a ways to go in this one. 3 full innings. We might be going another hour. Low, curveball, 82, ball 1. Van Eyck on the mound still. That's low. Sinker. Whoa. 2-0. I hit the wrong button apparently. I thought Yeah, fudge. All right, 3-0 already. Another one low by Van Eyck. Right down the middle, Cutter, 89, strike one. Could have walked it off, yeah. Fouled off, Cutter. 3-2, 89, terrible. Whoops, didn't mean to hit the keyboard. Terrible swings, Clement, yeah. I guess yeah, stop me if you've heard that. Yeah, I gotcha. Yeah, tempo. Yeah, Van Eyck. Smash down the right field fine line. Thankfully foul. I can't talk. Yeah, let's check in on that game. Oh, damn it. 100-92 Lynx over the tempo. 35.7. Liner into right. That'll be a one-hopper to Lucas and a leadoff single aboard for the Nats. Hit number 6. So they're finally even with the Jays in hits. But the 7 walks is the story tonight. And the 2 home runs for the 3-run 4th inning to break the game open hurt too. Sinker fouled off. Cruz 0-1 the count. 1 for 2 tonight. He had a home run. Yeah, that stinks. I just don't like the Minnesota coach. Low and inside, sinker, 93, 1-1. All right, we got to 54 likes. Please, if you haven't already hit the like button, hit the like button. Try to get to 55, maybe 60 before the end of the game. Wow, sweeper low, called a strike, 82 miles per hour. That was a ball. Okay, Jays will take it. Runner at first on a single, nobody out. 1-2 pitch coming up to Cruz. Righty versus righty. Hits one to center. Routine fly. Caught by Varsho for out number 1. F8. 1 down for the Nats. All right. Abrams 1 for 3 is the hitter. Takes the sinker outside. 94, ball 1. Abrams 1 for 3 with a run scored and a strikeout. 1-0 pitch. Outside curveball 82. 2-0. Yeah, Abrams is very young looking. I remember somebody saying that earlier in one of the last night's game. In the air to left, Pinango waiting for it and catches it for out number 2. F7 on that put out. Still 100-93. Looks like that may be the final in Minnesota. Fever up by 17 on the Storm in Seattle, 37-20. Ugh. Ruiz takes a curveball outside, 83, 1-0. Van Eyck with 40 pitches already. Swung on a miss, chased a changeup low, 82, 1-1. .265 average, 7 homers, 36 RBI on the season. 0 for 2 with a walk, like most of the team. And an RBI and a run score. Tom Cosgrove, that one's fouled out of play, is warming up for the Nationals. Upstairs, four-seam 94, not even close. 2-2. And way outside for that matter. All right. Fouled off. Curveball, 83 out of play. Still 2-2 the count. And we need to fix the schedule pronto. July 29th to August 2nd. We gotta start working on that. Little tapper to third. Clement throws to first to Okamoto. He got him. I am shocked. 5-3 on the putout. Well, actually, are the Nats? Nope, the Nats want to challenge this, so let's hold the phone here for a second. They may be right. Oh my gosh, it wasn't even close. That's an infield single. Yeah, that should be overturned. 7th hit for Washington. I'm just assuming. He was there before the ball was in the glove. Where did the runner end up is the next question. Well, maybe the Jays... Yep, runner's safe. Maybe the Jays can take the series and beat the Nationals tomorrow, and maybe... you know, maybe they can catch a break when they get a day off and have to play the Cardinals, because the Cardinals aren't playing the greatest right now either. All right, inning continues. Lyle swings at a changeup low. 0-1 the count. All right, I got to fix that later. Yeah, that was a terrible call by the ump at first. That wasn't even particularly close. I wondered live. I'm like, that is no way that was safe. And I was not surprised the Nats, challenged. That was a really bad call. Swung on and missed at a cutter. High in the zone, 89. Yeah, that was so bad. Yeah, exactly, casual gamer. Yeah, Bieber blew up in the first, gave up 6 walks, an infield single, and a sac fly, and gave up 4 runs. Didn't even get more than 2 outs. All right, that pitch missed on a changeup. We're 2-2. Bullpen has struggled. Fouled it off. Still 2-2. Ah, dang it. Crowd noise ran out. Popped him up. Routine fly to left center. Varsho under it. F9 or F8 for out number 3. I think they finally didn't get a run. It's so rare. Top of the 7th coming up. 8-3 Nats. Gosh, we're only through 6. It's been 2 hours and like 11 minutes already for this game. All right. Jimenez, lefty. Urias, righty. Then the top of the order. Pinango, lefty. Due up. Any recent finals? Yes. Game 2, so the Reds earn a split. They beat the Guardians 2-0. Each team got 3 hits. No other recent finals. We already passed these along to you, I think. Let's check the. Yep, still Yankees 3, White Sox 0. In the bottom of the 8th. In Chicago. Royals 2, Twins 1, bottom of the 9th. Top of the 10th, Diamondbacks got a run. They had the bases loaded and 2 outs and an 0-1 pitch in Pittsburgh, 7-6. In again, top of the 10th. Yeah, unfortunately. I agree. He's usually solid. Little actually pitched well. Yeah. Yep. Thank you. Okay, it is Cosgrove. So the starter's finally been chased. A lefty, 6'2", 190, 30 years of age, born in Staten Island, picked by the Padres in 2017, went to Manhattan. What is that? What are they? The Manhattan like Jaspers or something? 1.50 ERA. Takes a strike, a sweeper on the outside edge of the plate for strike 1. 1 save, 6 innings, worked, 4 strikeouts, 1.33 whip. Tom Cosgrove. And Jimenez grounds it to the second baseman, over to first in time. 4-3 ground out, 1 up, 1 down. Ay. I got to remember to play Take Me Out to the Ball Game after this half inning. Oh, yeah, I need to fix my schedule, too. I got to look at the WNBA schedule. I forgot the Sunday night game. Got their run on Fielder's Choice, Diamondbacks player. Oh, error. Oof. Sweeper, Urias fouls it off. 0-1. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, exactly. I've been saying that a lot. Pinango's bat, not in the leadoff spot, though. Weird lineup. Seem to be saying that a lot lately, Lau. Yep. Agreed. Outside, sweeper, 74, 1-1. Varland? Oh, no, Gus Varland for the Nats. Gotcha. Well, good for Gus. Nats are a game back in behind the Pirates and D-backs for the 3rd spot. Sweeper outside, 2-1. Yeah, the Nats don't show the pitchers warming up a lot, unless I'm just missing them. Urias with a 2-1 count takes one at the knees, four seam 98 or 89, pardon me. Strike 2. Man, Cosgrove's gonna wear out his right knee. He twists so much. Four seam fouled off. Still 2-2. All right, I need to see the Sunday night game real quick so I can add that to my schedule. Oh yeah, Tempo Valkyries 7:30. Okay, got it. Lynx did beat the Tempo 100-93. What'd I say? Tempo Valkyries on Sunday? I think that's it. Oh, sweeper down the line, just foul. Dang. Urias turned on it, but it went foul. Still 2-2. Cosgrove delivers. Inside, sweeper miss, 73. 3-2. Appealed to the first base ump. He says no swing. Yep. Both leagues too. In the air to center. Routine fly. F8 for out. Number 2. Boy, this seems like a ton in a row for the Jays, right? 2 here. 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 since Kaz Okamoto hit that solo shot. Yeah. 6 straight Jays have gone down in order after the Kaz, and a few more before that, before the Kaz solo. And finally, yes, Gus Varland, a righty, warming in the pen for the Nats. They finally acknowledged. Straw pinch hitting. Grounded the third over to first in time for out number 3. Why on earth are you hitting Straw for Pinango? Let him face a lefty. God, Straw is useless. I oh, I better just laugh. 1, 2, 3, nothing across. Bottom of the 7th. Nunez switch, house right, Young right, due up. My God, let the guy hit a lefty for F's sake. It's not like Straw is that much better of a fielder anymore than him either. Earlier, I'd say, yeah, Pinango looked really bad, but he hasn't been all that bad in the field lately. All right, I got to queue up ball game. I don't understand this lefty righty crap. At one point, are you going to let the kids play? And I mean, we're donezo. The season is done and dusted. Let the kids play. Can't just keep protecting them lefty righty all the time. It makes no sense. I'm sorry. He's managing like a guy who expects to be fired. I don't see how this is managing to win the game. All right, no recent finals, and the Pirates tied it up in the bottom of the 10th. 7-7, runner at first, 1 out. Yeah, I think it's 7 in a row now. I don't know. Straw is terrible. Straw can't hit. Let Pinango hit a lefty as we get a look at Joe Carter's celebration after winning World Series Game 6 and the 6th on the Nats broadcast. Oh, sorry. Ball game is long over. That's a routine fly to right, and Lucas grabs it for out number 1. Honestly, at first, I thought it was Lucas because I'm so used to Lucas or Ernie Clement leading off. But still, same thing, though. Don't pinch hit for Pinango, please. Not with Straw. Fouled off. What's the point in getting a better defender out there when you're down frickin' 5 runs in the top of the 7th with 2 outs? 0-1 the count. House fouled one off. Outside, curveball miss. Van Eyck still out there. Nunez with the fly out to Lucas, F9. Here's the 1-1. Lined up the middle into center for a 1-out hit. And hit number 8. 8 runs on 8 hits now. They were on 1 hit for the longest time till the, I don't know, what was that? The bottom of the 4th. But they had 4 runs. Oh, jeez. Schneider just at the knees, low outside corner, curveball in there, strike 1, 78. Fielder's choice there. Again. Seems like it. I agree. Inside edge of the plate, 81 sweeper. I'm just so sick of these righty-lefty matchups. Just let somebody... And the people he does leave in, like Varsho, makes no sense. Changeup. Apparently he offered at it. It was in the... Oh, sorry. The count was 1-1. That was called a ball. That was in there on that sweeper, the second pitch. Freaking terrible ump. So 1-2. Should be a strikeout. That should have been strike 3. Why are we saving our ABS challenge? It's the bottom of the 7th, guys. Low outside sweeper missed, 82. Yeah, I'm really sick of Straw. I hope they trade Straw. I would be ecstatic if they got rid of Varsho, too. I kind of doubt they'll get rid of both, though. Inside sinker due to contracts. Didn't swing. 2-2. Or 3-2. Almost hit him. Sinker 91. Yeah, I know. I wish... we need to go to ABS. I know Andy doesn't agree, but holy cow. Yeah, what are we saving it for? Fouled off, cutter 89. Runner has to head back to first. I know. I mean, we're down 8-3. Just use it. Who cares? If you lose it, you lose it. I mean, you guys swing at junk anyways. Pitchers usually miss by a lot. They're not usually that close. Grounded foul. That was ball 4 inside on a changeup 80. Curve, sweeper, change, sweeper, sinker, cutter, change. 7 pitch at bat. I know, I wish. All right, no spoilers, please. Ball got away. Runner heads to second. It is ball 4. No advancement. Time called. They thought he went to third, but no, he held at second. Did he not swing at that? Yeah, there's been a lot of check swings that were close. I don't know if... Sure looked like they could have appealed. That'll bring up James Wood. Yes, we know everybody will get spoiled here, but let people listen and watch this instead if they choose. Upstairs, cutter, 89. Ball 1. To Wood, the leadoff hitter. DH, 0 for 3, a walk, a strikeout, and a run scored. Outside, sinker, 91, 2-0. Van Eyck at 65 pitches. Adam Macko. Okay, thank you. Yeah. Washington's coverage is not the best. 79, popped up a curveball to left field. Straw is under it, and he catches it for out number 2. F7. All right, DK, we're going to give you a timeout. We will, I'll give you a 5-minute major if I can. 5 minutes. Just one warning, then you're gone. Yeah, I agree with you, casual gamer. I'm sick of these matchups. Let Pinyango see what he can do against a lefty. I'm sick of Schneider like just outthinking himself. I don't know what else to call it. It's just so dumb. Like, we don't need better defense down by 5. We don't need a lefty righty matchup. In the 7th, down by 5. Let the kid hit. Change up low, 86. 1-1. 2-run homer for Luis Garcia Jr. 2 for 4 on the day. Grounded to second. Urias to Okamoto at first for out number 3. No runs. They leave 2 on. We head to the top of the 8th. Lucas lefty, Okamoto righty, Springer right-hander. So, what is that, 2-3-4? 2-3-4 in the lineup. All right, we are through. Yep, we're through 7. Three 6-2, 8-8-1. 7-7 Diamondbacks Pirates in Pittsburgh. Top of the 11th, 1st and 3rd, 1 out. All right. Royals losing to the Twins. 3-2 Twins at home. Bottom of the. Oh, wait a minute. They must have just won. They must have just walked them off. 3-2 Twins beat the Royals in the bottom of the 9th. Yankees 3, White Sox 2, bottom of the 9th. 2 outs and nobody on. Sox went down to their last out, but they're within a run. Cubs 9, Cards 1, bottom of the 8th. 1 out. 1 on, 2 out, I meant. Any new recent finals? No. Doesn't look like it. To use his head to let the kid hit. Yeah, exactly. I mean, I agree. Yeah. I doubt they'll do anything before the end of the year, but yeah. Was he? Okay, well then he can be gone. I don't remember. Is it? Yeah, gotcha. Lucas right down the middle takes a 4-seam 94 for strike 1. And Gus Varland, King Louis Varland's brother, older brother, is in. Upstairs, 87. Oh my God, that was called a ball? The entire ball is in the zone, and this ump called it a ball. Oh my God, this is awful. There's even a gap between the top of the zone and the ball. My God, this ump stinks. Just go to somebody from the Varlands had a half Blue Jays, half Nationals jersey. That's cool. Fouled it off, 95, still 0-2. Must be the dad, I'm guessing. I think the mom has the other half, or another half jersey, a completely different one. Different colors. That's cool. As we get a side-by-side of both Varland boys. Lucas fouls off a 4-seam at 96. All right. 6 outs to work with. Lucas fouls off a slider, 87. As we have gone 2.5 hours. So this game picked up the pace, I think. After a 1 hour and 8-minute rain delay. delayed the first pitch. Fouled off, four-seam, 96. Lucas battling. D-backs hit into a double play. And, yeah, bottom of the 11th now. Huh. Gus Varland, 1-2, 6.25 ERA. Right-hander. Upstairs, four-seam, 96, 1-2. Just got recalled today, or maybe off the IR. I don't know. IL, I mean. Ooh, Maplewood, Minnesota. I know where that is. Drafted by the A's in 2018 from Concordia, St. Paul, brother of Louis. Fouled it off, 1-2, still the count. Lucas 1 for 3 and a run scored. 8 pitch at bat going. Four-seam slider, four-seam, four-seam slider, four-seam, four-seam, four-seam. 8 pitch at bat. Here's the pitch. Upstairs, four-seam, 95, 2-2. Lucas steps out of the box. All right, well, let's update you on the game I was going to do. Liberty 36, Sparks 30 after 1 quarter. Aces all over the fire in Vegas, 36-21, 9:36 just underway in the second. That one was in the dirt, 3-2. Wait, what is going on? Why was there a discussion on that pitch? Full count, leadoff hitter in the top of the 8th. Lucas drives one into center. That's going to fall for a single. Nice battle, and the Jays get the leadoff hitter aboard after retiring 7 straight since Oak's solo shot made it 7-3. And it's now 8-3. Hit number 7 for the Jays. A lot of singles, I think. Speaking of which, Okamoto is up 1 for 1. Outside edge of the plate, slider, strike 1. All right, Oak grounds one to short. And the shortstop boots it, and the Jays have 2 runners aboard. Bad play. Straight up error by Nathan Lucas. My goodness, that was awful. That could have been a double play. Just took his eye off it as he fired, as he thought he was firing to first. All right, so each team has 2 errors tonight. Slider inside 87 to Springer, 1-0. Yeah, exactly a casual game. Varland delivers outside. That's Gus Varland. Slider missed, 2-0. 232 average, 11 homers, 30 RBI, 0 for 2, a walk. And a mound visit by the catcher, Ruiz. Ah, damn it, Yankees. Oh, sorry, did I get the wrong error? CJ Abrams? Oh, sorry, I probably, yeah. If I said it was wrong, you're right. All right, Rebalta warming for the Nationals, a righty. Here's the pitch. Springer drives one to center. Back at the track, over the wall and gone into the batter's eye. 3-run bomb, a Springer dinger, and the Jays suddenly only trail by 2. What a game. Wow. We had a single, an error on the shortstop, and then a 3-run bomb to center by Springer, number 12, I believe. 437 to center, 105.8 exit velocity. He took one on the, it was a strike, and just drove it 95, inner half. 437 again. 105.8 exit velocity. 26-degree launch angle. And suddenly the Jays are only down 2. And Springer has the jacket and the home run dragon. I'm wondering if we're having a pitching change here for Gus Varland. Yep, Rebalta coming in. Unfortunately, I mean, just for the Varland family, Gus is done. All right, that'll bring in Rebalta. That is the 8th hit for the Jays. And let's take a break, as the coverage is too. Rebalta in. Let me get the hits updated and the runs. Three big runs in the top of the 8th, thanks to a Springer dinger. And one of those runs should be unearned. Yep, to Gus Varland. All right, let's get you the numbers on Rebalta. Wow. Wild game. Righty, 6'7", 245, 28 years of age, from Santa Clara, Cuba. Drafted by the Nats in 2019. Went to Miami-Dade Community College in Florida. 0-1 record, 3.64 ERA, 32 games, 2 saves, 29 and 2/3 innings pitched, 28 strikeouts, 1.21 whip, 8 holds, 2 for 5 on saves, and a 222 opponent batting average for Orlando Rebalta. That'll bring up the catcher, Valenzuela, 1 for 3, a strikeout, and a run scored. Varsho on deck, Clement in the hole. Yep, Springer hammered it. Look at that. 437. Yeah. Yeah, and if they hadn't given up the homers later too, and I think I'm glad to be wrong. Yes, Jolo. Slider swung on and missed. 87, strike 1. This Rebalta has a slider, 4-seam fastball, sinker, and changeup. I know, they're still losing. I don't agree. I agree with you, Kieran, not with them doing it. Fouled off 0-2. That was a slider, 86. Yeah, finally, right? Thanks, Chris. Yep. 14 runs combined, 16 hits combined, tons of walks combined, too. Valenzuela 0-2, just outside. Challenge it. Use your challenge. Changeup called him out. He may have been wrong, but I don't care. What do you got to? I don't care if you lose the. Use it. I think that one was outside. Yeah. TV, it looked like it missed. MLB.com looks like it didn't. What are you watching, though, Valenzuela? Varsho swung and missed. Slider 0-1. Come on. Yeah, I hear you. I would say only when it gives you the lead, that or ties it. Yeah, those homers killed. Changeup swung on a miss, outside edge of the plate, 0-2. Yeah, right, because of the. Yeah, did they give up any unearned runs? I don't remember. Yeah, Van Eyck gave up 1 unearned run. Outside, changeup missed, 87, 1-2. All right. Rebalta with a 1-2 count, 1 out, nobody on. Varsho hits a routine fly down the left field line. Caught for out number 2. F7. Varsho is 1 for 4 with a strikeout. That'll bring up Ernie Clement, 1 for 3, your third baseman tonight. Okamoto had to replace Vlad Guerrero Jr. at first. What was that, a hamstring injury? Tightness for Vlad Jr. Righty. Right down the middle, sinker 99, taken strike 1. All right, Ernie ropes one down the left field line, just foul. 0-2. Yep. Routine fly to left. Ribalta delivers. Ernie fouls off a slider. 88, still 0-2 with 2 outs and nobody on. 5 cents. Okay. Well, they need him. They're stuck with him, so they need him to do something. Nobody's going to take... They're not going to be able to get out of that contract. Righty matchup. 0-2 pitch. 2 outs. Clement fouls it off early on a changeup. 88. And Jimenez in the on-deck circle. Here's the pitch. Outside, fouled it off again. Slider, 87. Ernie battling, but, man, take a ball. That pitch was way outside. That wasn't even close. This is like I don't know. I get the Vlad hate, but, you know, there's nothing I can do about it. But here's the pitch. Low in the dirt. 87 slider. He finally didn't chase it. 1-2. I mean, they're stuck with him. So they need Vlad to do something. This year, next year, whenever. Ernie. Oh my God. Swings at a bad pitch, a slider low, 1-3, or third strike, struck him out. But thanks to Springer's dinger, they get 3, they leave none. We head to the bottom of the 8th. Cruz a righty, Abrams a lefty, Ruiz a switch hitter, due up for the Nationals. Oh, my goodness. What are you swinging at, Ernie? What? Why? Just another bad at bat. It's driving me nuts. 75 cents. Okay, but he has more than... you're not being serious. I mean... Yep. I know. It was such a terrible at bat. I mean, look at these pitches. Just god awful. The only one he took was... Hold on. Let me scroll. The only one he took was like out in the left-handed batter's box, like outside of the chalk. That's the pitch he struck out on, in the chalk, left-handed batter's box. Just terrible. Like, what are you actually... You're not protecting the plate there. You're just overextending and swinging at junk. I don't get it. Yeah. All right. Well, whatever. How is that not hate then? I think hate is what I described. Yeah. I don't know how you're telling me that you're not giving hate to Vlad by saying he's not even worth $1. I mean, that's just insane. I'm not defending Vlad, believe me, but he's got a heck of a lot more worth than anybody's going to be willing to give him credit for. All right, bottom of the ninth. Who is pitching? Hoffman. I'm not even going to bother. Strike one, slider, first base ump says he went. Cruz the hitter, 1 for 3. All right. See ya, no. You want to beef about whatever, go do it another channel. 85 slider, 0-2. Have a nice life. I agree. I don't understand how me saying, like, not barely even defending him, and he thinks he's not hating on him. I mean, I'm sorry. I even said I understand the Vlad hate, but I said you're not being serious, and then he takes exception to that and says he's serious. So bye. I already hit him on the channel, so we're good. I already hit him on the channel, so we're fine. Upstairs slider 85 2-2. Hoffman to Cruz. All right, Cruz the third hitter in the Nats lineup. Low splitter and outside 3-2, 88 on the splitter, and Clayton Beater warming up, a right-hander for Washington. At the bottom of the zone, tuck four-seam fastball, 95, strike 3. And Hoffman strikes out the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the 8th. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm tired of people ragging on Vlad. You want to do that? Fine. I'm not going to highlight it. I'm not going to respond to it anymore. There's literally nothing I can do. And then you argue with me about whether or not that's considered hate or not. So whatever. I mean, I'm over it. Upstairs, four-seam, 95, 1-0. Yeah, no. So I can read. I don't think I missed the mark on that one. 2-0, 95, four-seam, missed inside by Hoffman. Abrams, the hitter, 1 for 4, a strikeout and a run scored. Any other defensive changes? No. Oh, House stayed in at third for Vivas. I forgot about that one already. That was a while ago. Hoffman delivers, loops a slider in there, 85, taken for strike 1. And foul tip splitter, 2-2, 88. Hoffman, the righty. Abrams hitting out of the left-handed batter's box. Takes inside. Did he offer? No, says the third base slider, 85. We have had so many check swings in this game. It's been ridiculous. Full count, 1 out, nobody on. Nats batting in the bottom of the 8th. Crushed to right, but right at Lucas, short of the track, and out number 2, F9. Crushed that one, but it was Lucas just had to take a few steps backwards and caught it, thankfully, for out number 2. That'll bring up Ruiz, the catcher, 1 for 3, walk, RBI, run scored. Here, let me just put on Blank hat. Kings 2014 championship hat I just got. But there's nothing on the back. Top of the zone, high inside corner, slider taken 85 for strike one. Close games. I thought he was going to be the 7th inning man. Really, instead of the 8th. I thought they had switched Rogers to 8th. Fouled off near the tarp in the stands. Strike two to Ruiz. But thanks, Jason Doe. Close games, he can't. Well, I mean, if we're behind, we've seen this before where it's been tied and he's blown it up. In the dirt, splitter, 88, 1-2. 2024 team was pretty bad too. It's just that now it's a team that almost won the World Series, so losing it's less terrible. Yeah, I hear you. And I've only been back watching baseball since like middle of 2025 or early in the season 2025. Swung on and missed at a splitter, 88. He got him. Strike three. The side is retired. We've played 8. Top of the 9th coming up. Jimenez lefty, Urias righty, and Straw righty. Now I know the expectations are not being anywhere near met. That's the problem. And I understand the frustration. That and they're in 5th place in the division, and they're not, they're only better than 3 teams in the NL or in the AL, and I think 3 maybe in the NL. (682) 882 are your line scores. Any finals? All right, looks like it's over. Cubs beat the Cards 10-2. And Kieran reported the Yankees beat the White Sox 3-2. What happened to the... the Diamondbacks ended up winning. 8-7 over the Pirates. Pirates still 2 games over 500. Diamondbacks are 4 over 500. 8-7-12 Diamondbacks. I think that was the only game score we missed. Everything underway now. All right. Yep. Yeah. All right. They didn't do anything in the 8th. Oh, games where they're losing. Yeah. The last straw. Jimenez. Oh, man. Yeah, Jimenez, Urias, and then Straw. My God. Who do we have on the bench? Kirk and Schneider. Both righty bats. I guess they could pinch hit for Straw and then put Schneider in left, but... Chris, what is up? Brewers playing now? They have a late game, right? Oh, yeah, 1-0 over the Giants. 1st and 2nd, 2 outs. All right, here we go. 2 runs or the game's over for the Jays. Jimenez, 0 for 3. Looping slider, 85. Taken upstairs, 1-0. Thanks for being here, Chris. Dang, I forgot to get extra water. Oh, well. At the knees, 4-seam, 95, 1-1. Yeah, that was in there. Dang it. Game is almost 3 hours old after an hour and 8-minute rain delay before first pitch. 1-2 that count. That's right. Jimenez got his 41st RBI on a ground out, so at least he drove in a run. despite being 0 for 3 with a strikeout. 1-2 pitch. They're down by 2 after being down by 5. Springer hit a 3-run homer. That one bounced in the dirt on a slider. May have got a piece of the catcher. Beater, the pitcher. He is 3-3, 3.69 ERA, 33 games, 10 saves, 31 2/3 innings pitched, 33 strikeouts, 1.29 whip. Jimenez, a weak tapper down the first base line. The first baseman takes it to the bag himself, and the leadoff hitter is retired. Callie, hello. Thank you for being here. Appreciate it. Yeah, me too. If Straw gets up, they should put Kirk up there. First, we have Urias, who's 0 for 3. I just don't understand pinch hitting Straw for Pinango just because it's a lefty. Now you're facing a righty, and you could use Urias. I mean, you could use Pinango. Outside, 1-0, Beater with just 6 pitches so far. The right-hander delivers right down the middle. 4-seam, 94, strike 1. 1-1 the count. All right, here's the 1-1. Way upstairs, the catcher didn't even try to catch it. Oh my gosh. 4-seam 98 got away from him. Surprised the people in the the seats behind the plate. Off the screen. My goodness. 2-1, 1 out, nobody on. At the knees, strike 2. Urias is going to challenge and lose it, but that's fine. What do you got to lose? 2-2 pitch now coming up. Confirmed, and they're out of ABS challenges, but that's fine. It's the 9th inning. I don't blame them for trying. It was barely nicked the bottom part of the zone. Yeah, that pitch was so high. The catcher made no attempt to catch it because it was so fast. Swung on and missed. Nasty slider got him. And we're down to the final out for the Jays. Excuse me. Had to get the cough button. Fans are on their feet. First pitch in there, strike 1, 97. It's still Straw. Well, brilliant, Schneider. Way to go, Redface. 0-1. Straw lines it at the second baseman. That is the game. Nice job. So the Jays even up. I'm sorry, the Jays don't. The Nats even up the series at 1 apiece. We'll have the rubber match for you tomorrow night. Or no, early tomorrow. Pardon me. Final score 8-6. They were down 8-3. They still lose. Cavalli, the starter, gets the win to improve to 8-4, 3.55 ERA. Bieber takes the loss. Didn't get out of the first inning. He's 2-2, 5.74 ERA. Beater nails down his 11th save in the ninth, 3.58 ERA. 84 votes, 36% were correct that the Nats would win. Excuse me. Stick with me. We'll send you out to a friend of the show for another game. I believe Andy Andy Foster has the Seattle LA Dodgers game because CH Man is working, and Andy, I guess his second favorite team is the Mariners behind the Braves. But we'll do a little bit of post game here first. Let me turn off some of the lights though. All right. Let's fix the records first. Jays are once again 10 under 500, 49 and 59. Washington is once again 2 over 500, 55 and 53. All right. Jays got 2 hits from Lucas. Nobody else had more than one. Lucas scored 2 runs. Springer had 3 RBIs, a 3-run homer, his 11th of the year. Okamoto had a solo shot, his 24th. Jimenez 41st RBI. Okamoto up to 66. Springer at 33. And Springer is second on the team with 12. Nobody else is in double figures besides Oak and Springer. Every team has at least 3 hitters with 10 or more home runs other than the Jays. Garcia Jr. with a 2-hit game. Same with House, who pinch hit. 3 walks for Young. They had 8 as a team. Jays had 2. 6 of them in the first off of Bieber. So they only had 2 walks after the first. 2 runs scored by Cruz. All right, let's get their home runs. Garcia's 22nd. Garcia Jr. is 22nd. Cruz is 9th. Bieber went 2/3, gave up 4 runs on 1 infield hit, 6 walks, and a sac fly. Little went 2 1/3, struck out 4. Fluharty gave up 2 in 2/3. That was a 2-run homer. Van Eyck gave up a solo shot, just the only run in 3 1/3. So he settled down after that. Hoffman is scoreless 8th. Cavalli gets the win. He went 6 strong innings, giving up 3 runs, 2 earned. Cosgrove is scoreless 7th. Varland gave up 3 runs, 2 earned. He gave up that 3-run homer to Springer. Oak hit the solo shot off of Cavalli. Ribalta came in, got the hold, pitched a scoreless 8th. Beater 11th save, a scoreless 9th. All right, let's catch up on the chat. Yeah, agreed. Yeah, I want Davis Schneider DFA'd immediately. Don't waste major league at bats. Don't waste minor league at bats on that guy. Yeah. Yeah, should have used Kirk, I think. And they could have still put Schneider in at left if they had somehow managed to tie it. Yep. Boo. Yep. 10 under again. Yeah, hopefully we can win a series for the first time in 3 weeks. 4 straight series losses. They took 2 of 3 from the Giants after they dropped the first game, which was, we thought, the low point of the year. But yeah, 4 errors. Yeah, 16 hits, 14. No, 16 hits combined. Yeah, type. Yep, again. Yeah, so Jays tomorrow against the Nats, 12:05. So we'll start the live stream at noon Central, 1 Eastern, 11 Mountain, 10 Pacific. Then we'll bring you the Astros Angels. Astros games usually do all right for the channel. As the WNBA, both games are on USA. Hey, District Nation. Nice to see our bullpen didn't completely blow it. Gus Varland tried, but yeah. Thanks, District Nation. Appreciate it. Did you go to the game tonight again? Bieber record for walks winning, that won't help trade value. Yeah, trade Hoffman, trade. I hate to say it. I think they're going to have to move on from, who is it? Gosman? So, yeah, just over 3 hours, a crisp 3 hours even with an hour and 7 minute rain delay. Hopefully a Savage can get us a win. Jolo, thank you. Appreciate you. Yeah. Appreciate it. For some reason, I can't. Yeah, typo. I see Kieran. I can't re-highlight it. I'm waiting for this chat to catch up. And District said I was not at the game. Okay, thanks. I appreciate it. We have Varland at home. Thanks, David Boy. All right, you know what? Let's get out to it. Let's send you to another streamer. And for those who were going to tune in, yeah, it's at half, but I'm going to be, there's no point. I wouldn't get that many views to do a half a basketball game. Sparks 56, Liberty 53 at half. Maybe I'll watch that game, though. All right, let's open up the instructions. I just need the link, and then I can do it from memory, I think. I think we'll send you to Andy Foster. He needs help. Just starting to do live play-by-play. All right, then we got to go content, live, edit, customization, redirect ad. Let's see. Is Andy live? Hold on. Is he not doing the game? Oh, I forgot. I can't redirect you to him. I'll give you the link. That way you have the choice. We'll redirect to Fitzy then. Wait, maybe he didn't do this game. Did Andy not do this game? All right, hold on. I'll click and I'll mute. Okay, we are muted. All right, here's the link to Andy. I don't think I can redirect. I don't have permission. If you want to see Seattle and Los Angeles, there's the link for that. Otherwise, I'm going to send you to Fitzy. I'll try to watch both. And he has Red Sox A's. That's going to do it. Thank you all for being here. Yeah, thank you, Kieran. I appreciate it. Thank you for all you do. Casual Gamer, you're welcome. Thank you. All right, that'll do it. Sinbin Stream signing out. Wishing you all the best. Hope to see you tomorrow night, Davy Boy 007. Have a great rest of your Tuesday. Have a terrific Wednesday. Hopefully this rubber match will go in the favor of the Blue Jays tomorrow. Take care. Be well. Sinbin Stream signing out. And good night and bye-bye.